My name is Jasper Phelps. I was in the military for 3 years in the Army, and I served in Germany and in Fort Bragg, where I took my basic training. All that time was very educational for me because of the fact that I give the Army the credit of giving me a life that you can give yourself what I call a way of understanding how you should be able to adjust to various situations. I went to Germany and I spent a year over there, and then I came back. And I was in the artillery unit, but I was in the headquarters battery. We had three gun batteries, and headquarters and a service battery. And everybody went to training, and then they came back from their different training schools, and we went to Germany and spent that time over there. I enjoyed every bit. And I suggest to everybody that it's a good place to be, but not in wartime as such. But at the time I was in, there was a draft army. What I call a draft army, everybody had to go because you had a draft card. And when your number came up, you were gone to training and then to whatever service that they put you in. With all-volunteer army, I look at it kind of a little bit different. Because of the fact that these young men go into a war zone and they spend maybe a year over there, and you turn around and they send you back. They send you back again and again. On television, I was looking at the television a couple of nights ago, and this man said he had been over there 5 times. That's just a little bit too much. Each time you go to a war zone, you have memories, and they pile up on you, and you cannot say that that isn't the cause of a lot of things that are happening to men now. I look back and I say to myself, how can they do that? I tell any man that has been in his service, please, life is more. You can get through it. You will be able to enjoy life. Sometimes it's hard, but life is the key. Enjoy your life. Try not to think of things that would harm you. Try to forget the things that you saw in war and live a good life. It gets in your mind.
Yeah.
And you have you can't turn war off like you turn off a camera. You can't take a man and let him just see all this stuff that people that have never been in a war zone see, and tell him he can go back into society and say, oh, he's all right. His memory don't shut off like that. He has to kind of let himself down easy and try to go through life. He hears things from the past, maybe. He think about what has happened to him, what has happened to a brother of his. All these things people back home don't know a thing about. Trying to keep himself safe and trying to keep his buddy safe. He has a lot on his mind. And that's why I understand the situation that they are in.
Hold those pictures up so we can see them.
Let me see.
Explain them to me.
Both of them at the same time? Or...
One at a time.
Okay, okay. This is my wife. I guess I was about 19 years old. And she was a good wife. And we had 3 children. And this is one of the glory moments of my military. This is also my wife and I, my mother and her mother. And I was on a little small vacation from the service for about 3 weeks because we were getting ready to go to Germany. And that was a moment that I can never forget. And we came back from Germany, and that's another moment I would never forget. And I think that if every military person picks some type of experience they had in the military and look back and they say they enjoyed a little bit of what they did, and especially people now that volunteer, not to go back and forth, but the experience is a great experience for any man.